Hi everyone! Today we are going to make a snack that will give you the sweet taste of nostalgia. I'm going to show you how you can make your own homemade muah using two ways. You can either steam it or fry it, but the most important part is we've got to start off by making the shallot oil. The shallot oil is what will give that tasteless flour a lot of flavor and aroma. Remember to fry your shallots over low heat, and once you're done, you can let them cool down and store them in an airtight jar to keep in the fridge for later use. In the meantime, we're going to prepare the batter using glutinous rice flour, salt, and water. Give it a good stir until the batter is smooth. Don't be worried if the batter seems lumpy at first or a little too thick. It's going to all even out in the end, and you're going to add in your shallot oil and continue stirring it. And for this first batch, we're going to steam it for 15 minutes. Once it's cooked, you can see for yourself how soft and glistening it looks. For the second method of frying the batter, we're going to use the same quantities of ingredients: 100 grams of glutinous rice flour, a pinch of salt, 120 ml of water, and you're going to stir that into a smooth paste. The only difference is you only add the shallot oil after you have heated the pan. And then you're going to put in the batter. And we're going to start frying it over medium-low heat. This takes only about 3 to 4 or even 5 minutes. The difference between steaming the batter and frying it is that if you fry it a little bit longer, you'll find that it has a slightly crispy texture. Now for the topping, the beauty of making your own muah is that you have full control over the topping. If you want, you can buy peanut powder that is unsweetened from the shops, or you can buy crushed peanuts. It all depends on how you like the texture of the peanuts. You like it a little coarser or smoother. If it's too coarse for you, you can use your blender to pulse it into a finer texture. You can also add or reduce the amount of sugar used depending on your preference. For the roasted black sesame seeds, you can buy the toasted ones from the shop. Some places do sell the toasted sesame powder that is unsweetened, but given the current situation, it's a little bit difficult to find. So all you need to do is just to pulse the toasted sesame seeds in your blender. If you don't want to use black sesame seeds, you can also use the standard sesame seeds. Another wonderful thing about making your own muah is that if you love the peanut or sesame topping, you can feel free to use more of it because, hey, you're the one making it. You deserve to be generous with yourself. And don't forget your toothpicks when serving your muah. Using toothpicks to eat muah just makes it seem so much more precious and tasty, don't you think? Hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and for more ideas about what to cook, do visit straitstimesfood.com. Thank you for watching and happy cooking!